Welcome all respected Shrotas, Sadhakas, expression of the divinity, wonderful. To all, Makara Sankranti, Shubha Abhinandana, Lord Surya entering into Makara Rashi and taking the Uttara Disha, indicating Uttarayana, wherein it's called more Punya Samaya Kala in a year, the northern hemisphere. So, lots of wonderful festivals, all of them happen. For a sadhaka who prepares his mind, every moment is divinity. For those who have to become sadhakas, they have to encash the right times, right atmospheres. That's how in our Sanatana Dharma, the beautiful occasions are again and again indicated for us to turn towards divinity to fulfill our human life and existence. Also, congratulations for the Mahakumbha beginning yesterday, 13th Jan 2025 in Prayagraj. Wonderful. So surprising to see. 46 days it is. 30-40 crores of people will have bath. We mentally reach every day, right now only. Take that wonderful divine snana to the Arghyadi Pradhana, to all the Rishimuni, Guru, Devata, Pitru. Ask all of them to forgive us for all mistakes. Ask all of them to bless us for our Adhyatmika sadhana and pragati. Welcome you all friends. Here we are every day sitting to study our Shastras to understand the truth. For that we need to prepare ourselves. So the various Vyaktitvas we have to develop of Loka Sevaka, Dharmastapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Gambhira, Samskrita, Bhasha, Gnata, Guru Upasaka, Daiva Upasaka, Manana Karta, Chintana Karta, Nididhyasana Karta, Anubhavi. For that, the blessings of Parabrahma Tattva, blessings of Ishvara Tattva, blessings of Jagan Matru Tattva, blessings of Sakara Devata Gana, blessings of Sakara Guru Gana, blessings of the Shruti Mata Gana, we need to have. That is what we are seated here to do every day. If we pay a little more attention, become more conscious exactly what to do, we will know, and then consciously also when we do, definitely we can be conscious of the required progress that is happening in us. Throughout the day, our Shastras we study are now Shwethashwathara Upanishad, then Gita with Bhashyam, then Mandukya with Bhashyam, then Gita towards the end for the youth, then we have Tulsi Ramayana Sundarakanda towards the end. Three dohas are there. Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana, excellent sarga regarding the Brahma Tattva Nirupana. Then our Nirguna Manasa Puja, Avahanam, Asanam, Padyam, Argyam, Achamaniyam. To that Brahma Tattva we saw. Today we will be seeing Abhishekam, Vastra Samarpanam, Chandanam, Ityadi. Then we have our Sankshipta Skanda Purana Parayanam. In last 8 months, we have done Maheshwara Khanda, Vaishnava Khanda. Today, on the most Sankranti auspicious day, Brahma Khanda will start. Chandogya Upanishad also, first Narayana Adhyaya, fourth and fifth Khandas we have seen, sixth or seventh, sixth, seventh, etc. We see. So, good opportunities we are giving to ourselves, though it is requiring us to do lot of sacrifices of other worldly things. But that's how the one who wants to be blessed spiritually, wants to grow spiritually, will have to go through. We can believe that we are pushed by the divine, the Lord, the Gurus towards spirituality in spite of whatever the vasanas, prarabdhas we have. If you can become little simple, humble, obedient, and allow them to push us, I think we get accustomed, adjusted, habituated to this spiritual life more than the worldly. That's how the spiritual person becomes more spiritual and he knows all intricacies of sadhya sadhanas. He does the sadhana to reach to the sadhya. Friends, in our today's class, first we'll have Tachayora Mahe mantra 5 times chanted, a very precise common sense thought. Our Mangalacharana shlokas and Sankalpa, then Upanishad mantrocharanam, then Upanishad mantra adhyanam for the enhanced understanding of the goal and the means. Let's start. ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपदये दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपदये दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपदये दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Respected friends, in today's common sense thought, it is simple, only one word sadhana we are understanding, and that is for in life to achieve everything. It doesn't happen in one go. It has to be continuously, repeatedly done till it is established in or it is mastered. And that's called as abhyasa. In life, what fetches us the result is the abhyasa. In the word itself, there is a meaning. Abhyasa. Abhi means pari. Pari means by all means, by all efforts. We try to establish in that state of being is called as abhyasa. Abhyasa. Abhyasa is a practice. Practice is not once or twice or not for practice's sake. Practice is to master it. Practice is to establish in it. If it is spiritual sadhana. So in spiritual sadhana, all the spiritual qualifications, we have to master them. We have to establish in them. We should never come out of them. We should always be in that state of being. To achieve that, what we do is abhyas. And this abhyasa in Bhagavan, in Gita, Bhagavan in 8th chapter, gives the position of yoga to it. Like we have karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, ityadi. Here Bhagavan calls in 8th chapter abhyasa also as yoga. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagamina paramam purusham divyam yati partha anuchintayan. Even the 18th chapter also, abhyasa yoga yuktatma mamupaishyati. So 2 or 3 times in Gita it comes, abhyasa yoga. So what is abhyasa is beautifully said to make the point very simple, clear to us by the great Patanjali Rishi in our Yoga Darshanam. Be attentive to grasp that point. He says, Tatra sthitau yatnaha abhyasa. Tatra, in that state of being, sthitau, to establish, yatna, the prayatna, the effort is called as abhyasa. Therefore, the abhyasa should give us that sthiti. So we have to be sthita in the sthiti. For that, we have to do the abhyasa. And we have to do the abhyasa of the abhyasa continuously to get the sthita in the sthiti. In yoga there, the fourth bhumika called as chitta ekagra bhumika. To be sthita in that, the sadhana is told there. Tatra sthito yatno abhyasaha. This we have to apply to all aspects of our adhyatmika sadhanas. Remember, without being sthita or established in that sadhana, every sadhana once in a while is done by every one of us. But once in a while doing never gives us result. We have to be fully engrossed in it. It calls first of all for us the conviction about that sadhana. That also the utility of that sadhana, need of that sadhana, essentiality of that sadhana. When one understands it deeply and ambiguously, then only he wants to master it, he wants to establish it. If these deep basic convictions are not there, then the want to establish it in it will not be there. When the deep want to establish in that great state of being is not there, we don't tend to do the abhyasa seriously, sincerely. We just do it on the basis of mood, on the basis of some or the other inner or outer, some temporary influences. हम खुद चाहकर वो अभ्यास उस स्थिति में पहुंचने के लिए नहीं करते. If you are not convinced about that particular state and its importance. Krishna Vasudeva. Everything you take the karma yoga, it is not one day thing. It is an abhyasa. It is chittavritti nirodha yoga, yamanema adi. It is not one day thing. It has to be done continuously. और उसमें स्थित होना है बस, बाहर आना ही नहीं. अब अभ्यास से स्थिति होने के बाद स्थिति में ही रहने का अभ्यास करते. You understood? We do the abhyasa to get established. Having established, to continue being established, the abhyasa continues. So too, in all the bhakti sadhanas, everything is abhyasa. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. So tatra sthitau yatnaha abhyasa. So I am convinced of the necessity of that sadhana. Now started to do the abhyasa for sthiti, establishment in it. Sthitaha, tatra sthitau yatnaha abhyasa. Vyasa Bhagavan, Bhashyakara, beautifully explains that whole thing there. Right, now in Vedanta, when we come, everything like, let us start from the step one, Viveka. Viveka itself is a abhyasa. Have we really caught the Viveka of Atmanatma, Jada Chetana, Sada Sada? Isn't it? Of that, the need of that Viveka we have to understand. Between the Jada Chetana or Atmanatma, the need of that sadhana. Then keep on doing it all the time. That conscious effort to be able to discriminate and separate between two mixed up things we should be able to do. That's called as Viveka. Taking one for the other. The Brahma is Nitya, Jagat is Anitya. But Brahman is never even felt one moment. The Anitya Jagat is always taken as Nitya. Try to make it Nitya. So we are absolutely aviveki. So वहाँ विवेक का अभ्यास करना है. ब्रह्म सत्यम जगन मिथ्येति एवं रूपो विनिश्चयः सोयम नित्यानित्य वस्तु विवेकः समुदाहरतः. तो विवेक अभ्यास. Did we start? So today very auspicious day, Makara Sankranti, we can commit. आज से मैं आत्मानात्मा ब्रह्म जगत विवेक करता हूँ. उसमें ब्रह्मन अलोन सत्य, जगत इज मिथ्या, ये वाला बात again and again, again and again I do the abhyas. Viveka is in our intellect, which is differentiating between the substratum and the superimposed. Viveka ka abhyas. Isn't it? Remember, even it's after listening to Upanishads for some years only that the first step of Viveka starts. Because where is the data before that? डेटा है तो हम करेंगे ना. अब उपनिषद सुना, विवेक क्या कहते हैं, डेटा आ गया, अब स्टार्ट डूइंग द अभ्यास ऑफ द विवेक. देन द सेकंड वन, द वैराग्य का अभ्यास. इट डजंट हैपन जस्ट लाइक दैट, है ना. अभ्यास, वैराग्य का अभ्यास, अभ्यास वैराग्याभ्याम तन्निरोध इज वन थिंग, दैट इज द फाइनल. But even of this vairagya, we have to keep on doing abhyasa. For what? Not for one day, 2 day, satisfaction of being able to do that vairagya. No. There, the abhyas, vairagya abhyas is, we have now undoubtedly established in that vairagya. Thereafter, nothing in the world is able to catch us or bind us. Establishing in that is more important. Then only practice. Practice without establishing is no use. Because if not established, instead of vairagya, again raga dvesha will attack us. Then we are back to the samsara. We are in spiritual sadhana. Never forget that. In spiritual sadhana, the viveka vairagya are the shashvata investments. Permanent they are. You cannot say that, chalo, aaj Sankranti hai, I will do Vivek Vairagya, the other days I will not do. No. Tatra sthito yatnaha. Abhyasaha. So Abhyasa is only means sthiti in that most divine, important, useful quality is the goal. So therefore, Vairagya Abhyasa we have to do to establish in Vairagya. After which, our mind is never clinging around anything or being either out of raga or out of dvesha. That raga, dvesha, rahitya is vairagya. In that we have to be established. About all the past, the raga, dvesha removed, vairagya. In the present, fully we are involved in what is to be done, but with a full vairagya. So too, we are fully mentally prepared that in future we need to do lot of sadhanas, we have to involve in lot of things. Yet I am not going to be influenced by the raga and dvesha, I will be in vairagya sthiti. That's called as tatra sthitau. See that proper person mentally prepared already. As per my prarabdha, many things will come in my life, people will come. As per my sadhana also, many of the undertakings I have to do, I have to interact with so many things, beings. But they all, because are other than Brahman, therefore they are all unreal or temporary. Therefore, I will not cling to them. Well, he prepared mentally. Then he is involving fully in everything, but not getting entangled in anything. That's called as Vairagya, fully sthita. So Vairagya Abhyasa for Vairagya sthita. Viveka Abhyasa for Viveka sthita. Then the remaining sadhanas. The Shama sadhana Abhyasa for Shama sthita. What is Shama? The Mano Nigraha. So it's a big work for million lives because mind has to be, like yesterday we have seen in Mandukya and other Upanishads, without mind, nothing of the waking world can be done. Therefore, to do the things in the waking world, the mind is used or engaged. In that using and engaging of the mind gets really activated, agitated, disturbed. Isn't it? Therefore, the Shama becomes difficult. One way of making the Shama possible is in the world, our activities, our requirements, when we minimize it, so that much mind need not be agitated because करने वाले कम कम हो गए हैं, तो मन का एजिटेशन कम होता है. That's why without viveka, without vairagya, the manas shanti or shama abhyasa for shama sthiti we cannot do. Thousand काम अब सर में लगाते हैं, English काम and Hindi काम. Then how can the mind be shama controlled? For viveka vairagya becomes a necessary quality. With that, we do some of the abhyasas of japa adi to bring the mind into totally controlled state. Mano nigraha is shama. So shama abhyasa for shama sthiti. So all the time the mind is working, but working only where it's required, mainly spiritual, fully in our control. We have to tame it like that. We have to train it like that. That practice is called abhyasa. And that should establish. Today we will see Dushtashvayuktam eva vahamena. Then comes the Dhamma Abhyasa for Dhamma Sthiti. Dhamma is the 10 Indriyas controlled. Then Uparama Abhyasa, the Uparama Sthiti. That in all things which are not at all required for my life and sadhana, I am not even having a thought also. That too much natural withdrawal from the unwanted thing is called as Uparati. Because my goal is inner Paramatma. So how can I be dragged in my senses and mind into the world? No, Uparati. So Uparati Abhyasa for Uparati Sthiti. So to the Titiksha Abhyasa for Titiksha Sthiti. And that expanded large heart to understand and accept any pains that come from any sort, from any direction. And when they come, withstanding to them, not getting overpowered, not reacting to them. Sahanam sarvadukkanam apratikara purakam chintavilaprahitam sa titiksha nigadyate. So titiksha abhyasa, titiksha sthiti. Shraddha. So many times we talk about it. Most important sadhana. श्रद्धा का भी अभ्यास करना पड़ता है. श्रद्धा में स्थित होना पड़ता है. Like the Shraddha, I am doing the Abhyasa in our Shastras. So that Shraddha should become Sthita. That Shastra Dena, Shastra Narachintana, Shastra Sadhana is Nirantara going on. So to Shraddha in the Guru, Shraddha in the Ishvara. इसका अभ्यास करना है. Then we have to establish it. Then Samadhana. Abhyasa and Samadhana Sthiti. Tatra Sthito Yatna Abhyasa. Then Shravana Abhyasa, Shravana Sthiti. Manana Abhyasa, Manana Sthiti. Nididhyasana Abhyasa, Nididhyasana Sthiti. Aham Brahmasmi Abhyasa, Aham Brahmasmi Sthiti. All our understandings have to go through the channel of Abhyasa for giving us the experience. Without Abhyasa, even Chori Dakaiti cannot be done successfully. Without Abhyasa, no duties can be perfectly done. None of the sevas can perfectly be done. None of the any upasanas can be done well. So today on Makara Sankranti day, we try to understand the necessity of Abhyasa. And Abhyasa is Tatra Sthitau Yatnaha, Yatnaha, Yatnaha. Like if I'm trying to bring my mind to concentration. So Tatra Sthitau means to establish in that concentration of the mind, I'm doing the Abhyas. So I take the name of the Lord. Om, 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 Om. So the mind is running here and there. So to bring that mind into Ekagrata on that name of the Lord, I do the Abhyas to establish in that. And whenever I want, I should be able to focus my mind with Ekagrata on whatever. So उसमें क्या हुआ स्थिति हो गया. That's the state of the beings like Arjuna or Nachiketa. They have done abhyas of the ekagrata ati sadgunas. Therefore, any work comes, they are 100% there in that work only. They don't run into different times, different places, different objects, different beings when they are given a work. That's why their works are so perfect. The results also are so beautiful. One example of ekagrata we are seeing. So to antakarana shuddhi I want to achieve. So I have to do the abhyasa of removing all kama krodhadi durguna. And I have to establish in the durguna rahitya hridaya. So too I want to do gain the life filled with the beauty of values. So Adveshta Sarvabhutana Maitraha Karuna Evacha. So each of these values we have to do for a long time the abhyas. Then that sthiti comes. For getting the sthiti, we have to do the abhyas. Till the sthiti comes, we have to do abhyas. And that sthiti is continued through the abhyas. You can never give up spiritual sadhanas. उसका वो खत्म हो गया नहीं कह सकते हो. Even after reaching the Brahmanubhuti, these values continue. और परमात्मा मिल गया विवेक वैराग्य छोड़ दो ऐसा नहीं होता. They are always there. You know, in other activities, once it is done, we give up like travel. तो कहीं पहुंचना है पहुंच गए तो you can leave the vehicle. But in spirituality, you can't do so. It's a permanent asset. It is required. It is to be maintained like that. So today's our entire beautiful focus is on this tatra stito yatnaha abhyasaha. So what are the sadhanas we have to establish in? What are the qualities, values we have to establish in? What are the experiences we have to establish in? What are the most beautiful vyaktitvas we want to establish in? List them out, then do the abhyasa to get the sthiti in them, stationed in them. So the people practice the value of honesty. They establish in it. Throughout life, nobody can corrupt them. Some people practice the value of the truthfulness. They don't compromise with it. वो अभ्यास कर करके उसमें स्थित हो गए. Some people are always selfless, service oriented. They loved that value. So they practiced it. And उनको उसमें स्थिति मिल गई है. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? This way world is full of such wonderful people established in one or the other values by their abhyas. है ना? That's how the world is going on running smoothly. And removal of all negativities also is abhyasa. Negative guna rahitya sthiti. To get that negative guna giving up abhyasa also we have to do. If each one of us this way do abhyasa and get established in all positive, in all divine, the world becomes a divine place. And mind you, left to itself, left to ourselves, प्रयत्न अभ्यास करने ही करेंगे ना तत्र स्थितो यत्नः. We can never be reaching to those heights. We can never be enjoying them. Then all our dreams of being sadhaka or reaching to some stage remain only as dream. You know? Ambitions will remain as dreams only. Ambitions have to be enjoyed by achieving them through the abhyas. Everything in life is abhyas, positive abhyas. Mantrocharana is also abhyasa. Wonderful singing of bhajana kirtana is an abhyasa. The ability to chant Sanskrit stotras is an abhyasa. Keeping smiling is an abhyasa. Keeping calm and quiet is an abhyasa. And sthiti. Through that abhyasa, we have to establish in that thing. Making a wonderful daily routine, trying maximum to stick to that is a sthiti that is achieved through abhyasa. अरे very sorry. Service. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुवै पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक-हैन्दव-संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं स सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद् देवता गुरु शास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम निखिलाधारम अव्ययम निगमाद्यगतम नित्यम नीलकंठम नमाम्यहम्। ओम सहनावतु सहनौ मुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। Just do the chanting of 15, 16, 17 mantras. Om यदात्मतत्त्वेन तु ब्रह्मतत्त्वं दीपोपमेनेह युक्तः प्रपश्येत् अजं ध्रुवं सर्वतत्त्वैर्विशुद्धं ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः। एषः देवः प्रदिशोऽनु सर्वाः पूर्वोह जातः सौगर्भे अन्तः स एव जातः स च निष्यमाणः प्रत्यङ्जनास्तिष्ठति सर्वतोमुखः यो देवो अग्नौ योऽप्सु यो विश्वं भुवनमाविवेश य ओषधीषु यो वनस्पतिषु तस्मै देवाय नमो नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Friends, 3-4 days we are seeing Bhagavan Shri Adi Shankara given Sambandha Bhashyam for the 9th mantra, mainly in that the need of the process of the pranayama sadhana. So the mukhya rupena, the nadi shodhana pranayama, then that also is same, but in the nadi shodhana, the kumbhaka aspect was not explained. Only rechaka exhaling, kumbhaka inhaling, sorry, puraka inhaling. These two only were told. When at the actual pranayama, the kumbhaka also is added. Kumbhaka means kumbhavat, like a water filled in the pot, like Mahakumbha is going on. So the air is fully filled and held inside. It is called as Antaha Kumbhakaha. Then the whole air is thrown out, exhaled, then there only it is held. For a particular matra kala, it is called as Bahya Kumbhaka. So all this we have seen. गणपति पूजा आसन सिद्धि ये सारे बातें कवर्ड हो गए हैं, आप देख लो. Then the last one we were seeing was कि Narayana he was telling about the second version of some of the other pranayama yogis. Hey Gargi, this also has pranayama told by the pranayama parayana yogis, told by the Prabhanjana Jaya yogis. Prabhanjana Jaya. Prabhanjana is Vayu. Jayam is victory. Prana Vijaya. In Tulsi Ramana it is Prabhanjana Jaya. Jaya means Putra. So Prabhanjana is Vayu. Vayu Putra is Hanuman. Jitina Sakahi Prabhanjana Jaya. What is Jaya? It is Jaya. So Tatra Adau Kumbhakam Krutva. First Kumbhaka is done. Okay, inner. How much? Chatushashtyatu Matraya. 64 matras. So start with 8 or 10, slowly one can increase. एक एक हफ्ते में या 10 दिन में, once we are comfortable with the present state of practice and achievement, little we have to add in every of the sadhanas. Suddenly maximum करके फिर नहीं कर पाते हुए फिर छोड़ देना, that's not a wise way. Then rechayet shodashair matraihi. Then with the 16 matra count, the rechanam, the rechakam, the exhaling has to be done. Then nasikena ekena sundari. So with one nostril. Earlier one was with both here एक nostril से कह रहे. ठीक है. Then comes तयोः च पूरयेत वायुम शनैः षोडश मात्रया. फिर with the 16 matras, the Puranam is done with again both nostrils. So the Reshanam is told with one nostril, Puranam is done with both the nostrils. They are of 16 matras, Kumbhaka is 64. Aisa. So different yogis have mastered and they have told in that way. Then in this way, pranasya ayamanam tu evam vasham kuryat jayi vashi. So in this way, person should become jayi on this prana and then make the prana in his vasha. Pranasya ayamanam. This is called as prana ayamana. And it is so simple to understand. The meaning is finally the entry of the prana shakti into us and its functionings inside and its timely sending out. Again, taking it inside has become so systematic, beautiful that the energies are not imbalanced. If you can really imagine that state of pranayama vijaya, you can see three things. One, the perceptions of the world become disciplined. Two, the responses to the world become perfect. Three, the mind is never in a state of agitation. प्राण शक्ति ये तीनों को कंट्रोल करता है. क्या लेना है, क्या बाहर भेजना है, एंड ऑल्सो दिस वन ऑफ द मन शांत स्थितियां. जो करना है कर रहे हम, जो होना है होगा, किस बात पे ना डिस्टर्ब होना है. दैट स्टेट ऑफ काम बैलेंस्ड माइंड कैन बी द आउटकम ऑफ दिस प्राण आयमन. इसलिए in one of the text, Bhagavan Ramana and also the Alabrahmane, they say, Vayurodhanat liyate manah jala pakshivat rodha sadhanam. Mana can be controlled by pranayama. मन का शुद्धि, मन का कंट्रोल के लिए तो कर रहे हैं. That शुद्ध एकाग्र मन now engaged in Brahman. That's what our goal. We are not here to do variety of the hatha yogas with pranayama to get lot of siddhis. No, no, no. हम उपनिषद वेदांत पढ़ने वाले. Our लक्ष्य is only ब्रह्म. जयी वशी. प्राण का प्राणायाम करते हुए अपने वश में लाना है. So prana ayamanam. Ayamanam means jayam. Jayam means vasham. So प्राणों को जीत कर अपने वश में रखने को प्राणायाम कहते हैं. अटेंटिव होकर उसको करना पड़ता. देन ही सेज पंच प्राणाः समाख्याताः वायवः प्राणमाश्रिताः. सो प्राणमाश्रिताः वायवः पंच. मुख्य प्राण इज वन and on that the five pranas depend. Okay. प्राणो मुख्यतमस्तेषु सर्व प्राणभृतां सदा. Again in that pancha prana, the mukhya prana is the mukhya prana. Sarva prana bhutam sada for all the beings. Correct? Then this prana which enters is permeating, percolating every cell of the body. With niyantrana, with pranayama sadhana, we can ensure that the prana shakti, the oxygen, etc., which we talk in the other language, can be seen to reach to every corner. of every cell of the body, so that every cell is vibrating with full positive energy, leading to the total body, total mana, indriyas, all of them are in a very good shape. It's like anywhere, like a cricket team, a manager or coach, captain takes care of every player, the whole team is wonderful. In a class of 40, if the teacher is taking care even of the last bench fellow, then the whole class will be bubbling with great studies and achievements. In any of the governmental offices, every department, if it is minded, taken care, if one or two are neglected, then that work gets lagging behind. सब ठीक करना पड़ता है. In the same way, every cell of our body should get that energy. Pranayama ensures it. हम प्राण properly अंदर नहीं लेते हैं, so then some of them won't get. Like if the proper rain is not there, crops are not growing, farmers instead of working, they are agitating more. Then सबके लिए अनाज नहीं मिलता, then लोग भूखे होते हैं. In the same way, through exhaling also, exhaling in such a way that the impurities of every cell of the body are thrown out. Through the exhaling, the some subtle negativities are in the form of carbon dioxide, etc., which are harmful, they are thrown out. And somebody, as we said earlier, can add while inhaling all sadgunas, as if entering into our personality. And while exhaling, we can say that all these durgunas I am sending out of me. ये बहुत फायदेमंद वाला साधना. Sadgunas taken inside, durgunas thrown outside. इनहेल में एक्सेल में बहुत मदद करता है. इजी साधना और इफेक्टिव भी. Right now, here Shankara Bhagavan explains the position of these pranas. Okay, Oshtanasikayor madhye hridaye nabhimandale padangusthashritah pranaha sarvangeshu chatisthati. See, prana is required for all angas and it is being sent also. And that's why all angas are intact. But then, if it is made more systematic, more regularized, then it will be more beautiful. Like all the Indian youth, some or the other धक्का मुक्का खाके कोई ना कोई नौकरी कर रहे हैं, जी रहे हैं. But that's not a beauty. The government should mind every data of every youth of the nation and should provide him the proper naukari. And everybody is engaged in creating for the country and themselves are employed, therefore they have no problem of survival. That should be the achievement. I can name bolo. How can a youth be free even one day after graduation? Not even one day. You can't. No, you can't waste the human resources. The youth also should have that inclination कि आज मैंने एग्जाम लिख दी लास्ट, कल से मेरी नौकरी. The government should ready to provide a job. In that way, the education should be molded. That the moment one is educated हो गया, अब देखो ग्रेजुएशन हो गया, पीजी हो गया, इंजीनियरिंग हो गए, 5 साल हो गए, 6 साल हो गए, बेरोजगार है लोग, लाखों नहीं करोड़ों. Some or the other they try to get it with high qualification, a low and meager job. I'm just giving an example. Here also, all parts are receiving, but with pranayama, consciously, if you are sending that food packet of energy fully, then all of them do their work of supporting the body and its health. So too, the scavenging work of throwing away the negative. So he says, Oshtha nasikayor madhye. The first, the prana is there between nasika and oshtha. Oshtha is lips. From there, where it goes to hridaye, then slowly to the hridaya bhaga it is taken. Though in physiological language it's called as fefde or the lungs, but in spirituality we talk as the vayu going to the hridaya.
Then Nabhi Mandale, it has to go to the Nabhi. Then Pada to the feet, Angushta even to the toe, Ashritaha Pranaha. In this way, the prana is reached there, Sarva Angeshu cha tishtati. That way we have to be consciously ensuring. ऐसा एक बार हवा अंदर लेने से every cell should get that oxygen and feel fulfilled. So too when we exhale from all the anga pratyanga, the impurities are going away. At the time of doing pranayam sadhana, you can't do all the time only that one. It's not the goal also, not possible also. Once it is made, a rhythm is set, then it will like एक बार चार्ज कर दिया तो बहुत समय तक सेल फोन चलता है. तो आधा घंटा चार्ज कर दिया प्राणायाम होल डे के लिए मस्ट 20 मिनट आधा घंटा like that. And these things, japadi to control the mind, pranayama to regulate the breathing, etc. Some flexible sadhanas to keep the body flexible. जहाँ कभी टाइम मिलता है कर सकते हैं. रेगुलर भी करो और जरूरत के हिसाब से भी करो. देख लो व्हाट सूट्स. There are people who just 2 मिनट टाइम मिला 3-4 प्राणायाम कर लेते. 5 मिनट टाइम मिला एक माला जप कर लेते. So that's how they manage their sadhanas. Wonderful. So in this way, having said so, now conclusion में कुछ nice चीजें बता रहे. Very good. 1. नित्यं षोडश संख्याभिः प्राणायामं समभ्यसेत् मनसा प्रार्थितं याति सर्वप्राणजयी भवेत्. नित्यम everyday षोडश संख्याभिः. In that 16 number, one has to do the pranayama. 16 बार अभ्यास करो. 16 every day. So the number is given to us. 16 times abhyas. So with any of the ways, the teachings we have learned from the pranayama guru. दो यहाँ बताए हैं, but इसको नहीं पढ़ना, इसको देखकर नहीं करना. From the guru. Here talked about pranayama, not only nadi shodhana. The actual inhale, how many matras? Then hold inside the kumbhaka, how many? Then exhale, how many matras? Then outer kumbhaka. तो गुरु से सीख कर उतना जो करना 16 बार है ना. 16 32 16 कर लो. 16 inhale, 32 hold, 16 exhale, 32 hold. टफ है वो, बट धीरे धीरे यू कैन मेक इट एज 8 16 8 फर्स्ट. 8 inhale, 16 hold, 8 exhale. इस तरह से किसी सीख कर करो. 16 प्राणायामास पर डे. आज है संक्रांति, शुरू कर लो. मकर संक्रांति is a very beautiful auspicious occasion to start many good things. फर्क पड़ेगा. एक साल करके देखो अगले संक्रांति तक. वंडरफुल. बाहर कोई हवा ही नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि ऑल प्राणायामीज आर कंज्यूमिंग द होल एयर. I know the other day that cartoon 5-6 years back. सुबह 6 बजे से पहले उठकर पूरा ऑक्सीजन ले लो, नहीं तो बाबा जी के शिष्य प्राणायाम से सारे ऑक्सीजन अंदर ले रहे, हमारे लिए कुछ नहीं बचा रहे. If done 16 times per day, result is what? Nityam shodasha sankhyavihi pranayamam samabhyaset manasa prarthitam yat. Whatever is desiring in his mind, he will achieve that. Then sarva prana jayi bhavet. He will be able to master all the pranas. Through that, the physical, sense level, and psychological activities also can be properly mastered. डेली ये 16 बार करते रहना बस. कितने साल स्वामी जी? जिंदगी भर. So, manasa prarthitam yati nityam pranajayi bhavet. These are the results of this 16 pranayamas done per day. Then next he says, pranayamair dahet doshan dharana bhishya kilvishan pratyaharacha samsargan dhyanena nishwaran gunan. Very good sloka. We are given a hint sadhana. First, Pranayama hi dahed dosha. With the pranayama sadhana, as we have seen, all the sharirika mala dosha, they have to be dahed, burnt away. Malinya of the sharira, dosha of the sharira, through pranayama we have to eliminate. Because the prana shakti is the atma of the annamaya kosha. If the prana shakti is properly trained, the annamaya can become dosha rahita. Active always, dynamic body always, without any diseases, without any blockades anywhere. So too without any laziness. So हर एक अंग प्रत्यंग cell can be free from any of the dosha of the tamoguna etc. प्राणायामात दहेत दोषा. प्राणायाम के द्वारा इस शारीरिक दोषों को बर्न करो. Most of the diseases are irregularity of this energy only. Pranayam say even the every the arthritis problem से लेकर every problem, because they all are out of the energy circulation imbalance only. Through pranayam, some of them, most of them can be managed. Many diseases को आने से भी रोक सकते हैं. है ना? Because through pranayama all the 9 systems of body start working better. Then when they work better, energy will be better. Diseases will not be there. So pranayama tahet sharira dosha. One sadhana. Second, dharana bhishcha kilbisha. The vasanas, the durgunas can be burned away by the dharana sadhana. Dharana bhi. So what is dharana? Deshabandha chittasya dharana. है ना? Through dharana, the kilbisha. Here kilbisha means going mind going into various directions, etc. That can be arrested through the dharana abhyas. दो हो गए. Now the third one is what? Pratyaharacha samsargat. Through the pratyahara sadhana, in Bhajagovinda also, pranayamam pratyaharam nitya nitya viveka vicharam japya sameta samadhi vidanam kurvavadanam mahadavadanam. So the pratyahara, yama niyama asana pranayam ke baad, the fifth one is pratyahara. In Vedanta it's called uparati, shamadama uparati. Uparati of Vedanta, pratyahara of the yoga are same. So through the pratyahara samsarga, the unnecessary slavery, attachment to the objects that I want them, that nonsense should go away. है तो है, नहीं तो है, जब है I'll enjoy it, नहीं तो I don't even think about it. किसी ने आइसक्रीम दिया, दम के खाएंगे, वो बोलेगा और दो लोगे, दे दो. But if nobody is giving, I don't even have a thought of ice cream. That is called pratyahara, withdrawal. Little later on, even if you offer, I don't want because I don't need it. I'm already in my inner bliss and sadhana. That's higher. That's deeper. I don't want to sacrifice it for the sake of this grosser and lower. If Pratyahari gives all the bhoga vastus to other, he enjoys his yoga only. Pratyahara samsarga doshan jayet. तो प्राणायाम से देह दोष, धारणा से किल्बिष, प्रत्याहार से संसर्ग दोष अटैचमेंट्स. देन ध्यानेन अनीश्वरान गुणान. Through the dhyana, the anishwara gunas have to be conquered. Anishwara gunas means durgunas, dushta gunas we have. They have to be conquered. The anishwara gunas, if you want to understand it more exhaustively, you have to refer to the Patanjali Yoga Darshana. In that, the Ishvara is defined with his gunas. Therefore, having those gunas and rejecting the anishwara gunas becomes this goal of the dhyana sadhana. So, dhyanena anishwara gunan jayet. So, what are the ishwara gunas? Klesha, karma, vipaka, ashayaihi, aparamrushtaha, purusha visheshaha, ishwaraha. This is the definition. These are all ishwara gunas. Opposite of that has anishwara gunas. They have to be conquered or transcended. So the klesha means avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinimesha. They are all the gunas which enslave us. Therefore, we become anishvara or slave to them. So these kleshas the Ishvara doesn't have. That's why he's Ishvara. So through dhyana sadhana, this has to be removed. Karma means kamya karma we should give up. Therefore, karma vipaka will not be there. That we are forced to go into different lives. The difference between you and the ordinary and the yogis is we are forced to take the birth with the forced bodies with two forced parents in a forced place. We have no choice at all. But the yogi decides where he has to go and he knows which karmas have to be done to go there, and he exactly does that and he gets that vipaka as he desires. He says उस पेरेंट्स के मैं जन्म लूंगा, he will be born to them. उस जगह पे मुझे जन्म लेना, he will take that way. They can command their birth depending on the sadhana or any other loka seva if they have to do. Okay, then ashaya. Ashaya means samskaras, vasanas. Absolutely zero negative asanas. So Ishvara is aparamrushtaha, untouched by the ashayas, the vipakas, the karmas, the kleshas. So klesha causes the cause, karma, karma causes the vipaka causes the ashaya. The Ishvara is such a Vishesha Purusha, he is not touched by them. Klesha karma vipaka ashayi aparamrushtaha purusha vishesha Ishvaraha. So they are all Ishvara gunas. Opposite of them are Anishvara gunas. Conquer the Anishvara gunas through the dhyana. Dhyanena Anishvara gunan jayetu. So pranayam say we have to remove the doshas of the deha. Then dharana say the kilbishas. The pratyahara say samsarga dosha we have to destroy. Then dhyanena all the Anishvara gunas we have to give up and have the Ishvara gunas. So dhyanena Anishvara gunan jayetu. Okay. This is how. Second topic. Last one. Now, pranayama shatang snatva yaha karoti dine dine. If somebody is able to do 100 pranayamas after snana morning, 100 pranayam. हाँ एक प्राणायाम का 1.25 मिनट 1 मिनट लगाओ तो 100 is 2 hours. प्राणायाम शतम कृत्वा स्नात्वा दिने दिने प्राणायाम शतम स्नात्वा यः करोति दिने दिने. The result is Mata Pitru Guru Gnopi. Even if he has done such as enough, killing mother, father, and guru, which is Maha Papa, even that Trivir Varshair Vyapam, even that Maha Pataka also goes away in 3 years of time. Every day you do 100 pranayama. These are all phalas given to us to tempt us to do sadhanas. When you do them, really those phalas come, but that doesn't stop there. Even excelling and exceeding results also one gets. So with this, Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankar Ji ne jo Sambandha Bhasha about pranayama he gave, we just browsed through, and thanks to our forgetfulness that nothing is remembered and this is not to be remembered. You have to go and sit with a guru and physically learn from him. है ना गुरुना उक्त प्रकारेण रहस्य एवं समभ्यसेत. बट एनी केस वन फीलिंग इज प्राणायाम में मन लग जाए अच्छी तरह तो देह तादात्म्य से हम छूट सकते. Because the pranayama is the higher upadhi than the sharira. This can be, one should think that one should come out of the deha tadatmya. And how to do? Later higher sadhanas are so many. वो तक पहुंचने से पहले पहले प्राणायाम पे दृष्टि लगाओ. Then deha tadat chotaka. Then don't hold on to pranayama also. Go to the manomaya kosha shuddhi sadhana. Then intellectual, antakarana, vijnanamaya kosha, shakti karana sadhana, tattva shravana, tattva chintana we have to do. And there also don't stop. That the jnana gained through the dhyana, try to get the anubhuti and establish it. All that we have to do, abhyas. So this is how this concludes. Now, this all was a Sambandha Bhashya for this 9th mantra. अब संबंध भाव इतना लंबा छोड़ा है दिया है तो 9th मंत्र commentary will be very less. What is that? Let us chant it today. Tomorrow let us see. Om tad etad aha pranan ityadi. Na, because of all this, the Shruti Mata said pranan ityadi. This next shloka. Chant the shloka number 9 two times. Om प्राणान् प्रपीड्येह संयुक्तचेष्टः क्षीणे प्राणे नासिकयोच्छ्वसीत दुष्टाश्वयुक्तमिव वाहमेनं विद्वान् मनो धारयेता प्रमत्तः प्राणान् प्रपीड्येह संयुक्तचेष्टः क्षीणे प्राणे नासिकयोच्छ्वसीत दुष्टाश्वयुक्तमिव वाहमेनं विद्वान् मनो धारयेता प्रमत्तः. So exhaustively word to word meaning, then the total shlokas, all the meanings, then the meaning with Bhashya. We will study tomorrow. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paravrashibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Join every day, dear friends.